Hello, detectives at heart. Welcome back to Keefe Private Investigations. Here, we bring you the most jaw-dropping stories of crime and information that will make your jaw drop. I'm Michaela, and today, a homicide private investigator near me and a criminal defense attorney share why plotting the perfect murder is extremely difficult. So sit tight and enjoy. Don't forget that for top-notch private investigation services in Oklahoma, which you cannot get elsewhere, call Keefe at 405-435-8355 and you will not regret it. Before we go into details, remember to like, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and hit the bell for subsequent updates. Many criminals, particularly murderers, may assume that they can plot and execute a flawless murder. Theoretically, it may sound possible, but in reality, it is not. This is why several murder cases have been solved. Today, we will be looking at the reasons why executing the perfect murder is impossible. A homicide private investigator near me shares that advancements in forensic science have made it increasingly difficult to remove all traces of a crime completely. Even minute pieces of evidence, such as DNA, hair fibers, or fingerprints, can be detected and used to link a suspect to a crime scene. So, it is impossible to carry out a perfect murder because when these minute pieces of evidence are analyzed, the murderer can be found. Another reason why committing the perfect murder is impossible, according to a criminal defense attorney, is that in today's digital age, electronic trails are almost impossible to escape. Surveillance cameras, cell phone records, internet search histories, and social media activity can all be used to track a suspect's movements and connections. This is bad for the murderer but good for the victim because justice can be served. The presence of witnesses and the ability to recall certain events can significantly hinder any attempt to commit the perfect murder. People who see or hear something suspicious can provide crucial information to law enforcement. This usually aids in the investigation and makes it possible to get justice. Establishing a motive and intent behind a crime is a key aspect of any investigation. This is why, when it comes to a criminal act like murder, homicide private investigation usually looks out for the intent and motive that will make a person liable for a murder crime. Even seemingly well-thought-out murders may leave behind clues that reveal the perpetrator's intentions, making it hard to cover up the true purpose of the crime. So, law enforcement agencies can discover a killer while looking at people who may have had the motive and intention to kill the deceased. Despite careful planning, human error can easily make it impossible for the perfect murder to be executed. From accidental slip-ups to unforeseen circumstances, there are countless ways in which plans can go wrong. These human errors are advantageous because they make it possible to catch a murderer behind the murder crime. Committing a murder and living with the guilt and fear of being caught can take a huge emotional toll on an individual, especially if it is the murderer's first crime. This can lead to increased stress, erratic behavior, and potential mistakes that could jeopardize the perpetrator's freedom. Law enforcement agencies employ a variety of investigative techniques to solve crimes. They make use of surveillance, analysis of physical evidence, interviews, and the use of informants. If a murder plot is well planned and executed, a skilled homicide private investigator near me may look for a loophole in such a crime and unravel the murderer. The intricacies of human behavior, forensic science advancements, and the tenacity of law enforcement make executing the perfect murder impossible. In a bid to solve criminal cases and attain justice, investigations are carried out which makes us aware that every action leaves a trace, every detail matters, and the truth has an unwavering way of surfacing. At Keefe Private Investigations, We see how important it is for the criminal justice system to take its time in carrying out thorough investigations and to ensure that justice is served well. For more insights or our services, visit us at privateinvestigatorokc.com or reach out at Michaela at ojpslegal.com. Like, share, and subscribe for more informative content. Until next time, please stay alert, and if you see a story you want us to feature, send us a message.